Introducing the all-new Corolla.
Families were reunited, and babies met their daddies for the first time as 223 National Guard soldiers finally returned home early this morning.
Oh, it's a wonderful feeling to be home. Just being back with the family, it's definitely the greatest feeling in the world. And just being out defending our country and then coming back to this, can't ask for anything more.
Yeah. Is this your baby?
Yes, it is.
Oh, wow. How old is she?
She's only 6 months.
This is your first time seeing her?
Yes, my first time.
Wow. How does it feel?
Oh, it's a wonderful feeling.
It's awesome right now. I'm excited to see my family and everybody, especially my boys, my 2 boys. They have grown so big.
How old are they?
4 and 2.
Okay, what was it like to see them today?
It was awesome, especially they've grown so much for the last time I saw them.
This was the second Heroes Welcome at the AB-1 Pet International Airport this year. 280 Task Force Guam members also returned on January 5th. Of the 600 guardsmen and women who deployed from Guam to Afghanistan last spring, about 50 are still finishing the transition process in Mississippi.
That is not everyone. We still have about a little over a dozen that are still wrapping up operations in Camp Shelby. And also we've had some soldiers that are at the WTU, which stands for Warrior Transition Unit. If they require any additional medical help, we're sending them straight there so they can seek that medical help. So we have about 42 that are there.
Public Affairs Officer Major Josephine Blas says the remaining soldiers will likely return to Guam on regular flights as soon as they're ready. But she hopes they'll get the same enthusiastic welcome as the soldiers who arrived on the charter flight earlier this morning and last week Sunday. Once the soldiers deployed to Afghanistan close to a year ago, their families had to manage without them. And for Nolan Villagomez, that meant filling his dad's shoes.
What was it like the last year having him away?
It was lonely. I felt like I had to be the man of the house, you know? Had to man up.
But for many of the soldiers, it was their families that kept them going through the difficult times of their deployment.
Man, it's hard, but you know, the support from our family really helps when we're out there.
Who did you have here welcoming you today?
I have my daughter Michaela, my daughter Nicole, my son Nicholas, and my husband Nick.
What was it like being away from them for so long?
Hard, actually. I knew my husband would take care of the 3 kids. He's the one who's always deployed, but it was my turn, and I volunteered for this deployment, so it was hard.
Was this your first one?
Yes, it's my first deployment.
Task Force Guam was the largest group of reserve component troops ever mobilized and deployed from Guam. The soldiers were spread out in 7 units at key locations throughout Afghanistan. Betsy Brown, PNC News.